Envy just dispatched NRG to third place, and you know that this grand final is going to tell it all.
That is the one common denominator between these two teams. Their last win was against NRG. Memory trying to go under Turbo Pulsa, and he does! Opening goal, no rest for SR.
Setting the pace early. Shopify coming into this have to deal with a three-headed Hydra of Envy, and these extra challenges from Memory. We've seen the defense from Envy in that elongated OT. How good was it against NRG to get them the eventual win?
Oh, Rapid jumping in front there as well, but the shot's going to be bounced out of harm's way for now. Memory up the ladder again. Rapid's there too. All eyes on Memory. Here comes Rapid for his 21st goal of the weekend.
Well, Memory just steals away the corner boost, so you have resources and space, and Rapid gets an absolute perfect.
Looking like a well-rounded threat early on against Envy. A warmed-up Envy, mind you. Memory throwing another in front. Rapid coming out of the goal. Beast Mode replaces Rapid with the ball. It's 3-0.
I mean, so far this pace is setting the tone, and the diction right now for Memory is perfect and precise. And once more, an absolute dime to Beast Mode.
Just a hair over a goal, 1.05. Mist will have to retreat. Atomic's with him. That's given right to Memory. It's hard to ask for a better pass. It leads to that from Beast Mode, and the wheels are falling off the Envy bus early.
Now, it's going to be a long series, everyone. This is going to take some time to get into the swing of things, and again,
Carmine Corp takes down the trophy there. They beat Team BDS in the grand finals, and now it's the number 7 seed, Shopify Rebellion, on top. Only by 3 now as the 4-time gets his.
I mean, this primary assist from Miss is just ridiculous, and all credit to Memory, but that back touch to pinch it off the back wall.
Just getting touches, even that is enough to slow down Rebellion, and we'll see if they can make them just a little impatient on the defensive end.
And if you've been keeping your eye on Beast Mode, that rotation was great, but it left so many opportunities in the back where Rapid had to fall out of place, try to recover in that gap, and Atomic can take advantage on this dime. All set up by one small rotation from Beast Mode.
Mist will trigger the outlet over to Atomic, but still nothing on for Envy. Since they got that one goal, there's Beast Mode back and forth. Crisscross, zigzag, 1-1.
If Envy's going to force the aerial challenge, now is the time to meet it, and Memory, once more, a perfect pass down to Beast Mode. Been looking for so far in game number 2. They have a goal to show for it, but it's up to Beast Mode on the extension. That half little flit will keep it alive. Rapid, backboard, Memory, waiting, circling. It's certainly there for a chance, but no one on the other connective end, and well, we just lent this one back to the midfield.
Memory has been far more assertive on the offensive end than he has been all weekend. And now a pick at midfield. Rapid gets the assist as he serves one up on a platter to Beast Mode.
Only question is, was Turbo out of play? I think Mist came up a little bit too preemptively, and they were going for that back pass to, again, an extra chance here with 7 seconds to go right over Rapid. No boost, but still creating problems. Memory, the interception might kill it, but Mist keeps it up, and Turbo puts it on target, and a great spike down. Unbelievable, man. The ability to go up from the backboard and continually take the ball away and clear it long downfield. The connection, the redirect from Beast Mode, the pass to Memory. Oh, baby. It's 1-0 Shopify yet again.
You're going to score your 10th goal of the tournament. Might as well get one off a fantastic feed like that. Beast Mode with one of the better passes.
Putting a lot of pressure in that orange half now. Envy need to respond quickly, but that one is off target.
You know who made out like bandits out of the entire RLCSX season? Ultimately, the Kansas City Pioneers. They signed a team that had a lot of question marks. We'll get to that in a moment as Atomic will score just under the bar. Turbo Pulsa getting involved again, and he sets up Atomic for a beauty.
It's just perfect Envy here. I mean, textbook, right? Setting up your teammate, Atomic.
Not very well heralded at all. They had just come off a miserable RLCS season. Then they add this unknown 15-year-old rookie, Beast Mode. Relatively unknown, certainly unproven, and all he's done is be an absolute force in North American RLCS. Thrown down in front, pinched downfield, and in. Atomic with a physics bomb downfield.
Yeah, sigh of relief. You can see it in the face cams. Finally, something for Envy. Breaks their way and missed the stabilization and back down with a team pinch.
2-1. Envy up. Can they hold it this time? Memory out of the corner is not going to make it easy. Somehow got to that again, and Rapid just picks up the scraps How about this out of Memory?
Every time you think they can't impress you even more, Memory, just ridiculous bump and Rapid. Again, filling in the right time, so the pressure mounting, and Shopify applying a lot of resources up with a minute 40.
Beast Mode, a rare miss on the near post. And this will just roll in. Nobody could get back in time. Had a little escort going down the field as well. Minute 33 to go. Envy back in front.
It may be difficult to beat Envy when it comes to the fundamentals. They've been electric down the stretch. Can they do it again?
Atomic could not get the pass mid. At least the second touch he was looking for. It did end up with Turbo Pulsa. Simple shot sent away by Rapid. Now Beast Mode ahead, and Memory finds a way to slot that on the near side.
I want to know how fast it was. 17 miles per hour, but it felt like a little bit more.
There's a lot more going in.
Yeah, absolutely, and Memory just right on target. It's an awkward pinch that Turbo might have landed. Atomic, the pass off target, and that is an uncharacteristic miss.
You expect better out of Atomic in that spot. Miss got the dunk. Atomic this time almost got there. Turbo wins it at 0 for Envy.
That's a huge win in game number 3. This resets the series. This gets Envy back in the swing of things, and Turbo can't count him out, can't count against him. Let's get into our next game. Off the opening kickoff, it's Envy with the possession, and Envy leading charge upfield.
The lines have certainly been blurred in North America. There is no clear big three anymore, and there hasn't been for a while. And as you mentioned, Rebellion looking to join that conversation. And if this is the kind of ball that goes in,
Shopify might want to pray for that, because Envy will be relentless. And it's going to come at some point through Turbo's midfield. But Beast Mode, what a win that is. Missed. Perfect pinch, but will stay alive for long. No. Shot down. Turbo, right placement.
Demolition from Turbo Pulsa, and that's something we haven't seen a whole lot of out of Envy. And if that starts to change, we'll see just how comfortable Rebellion gets. I could have swore he got a bump, and the guy just went nowhere. Well done. Excellent communication, or rather concentration, out of Envy.
Rapid. Better save from Atomic. Beast Mode again, circling as the third man at midfield, and that pass to Atomic, can it catch him in his route? It might. Turbo on target, and Rapid pops it high, up to Memory for a chance at a save.
Can they do it again in the closing seconds? Loose in front as Rebellion continue to burn time away. Beast Mode shot, sent away again. Atomic's got to get some lift under this. He does. Turbo's an option. Called his own number, loose in front again, and they do it again at 0. Missed sends us to overtime.
This has got to be heartbreaking for Shopify. You've worked so hard for 5 minutes of gameplay, but down in the wire, he was looking for that pinch to get it out to Memory, and Memory just couldn't get there, but it was a bit of an underwhelming pinch. And either way, you have chances here. As that one centered, Beast Mode down, blocked by Mist. Here comes Rapid, slow roller, and Mist once again gets the save.
The concentration from Rapid when things are just going haywire in front. Didn't have the boost to go for that, and Atomic just guides it out to the corner. Cool, calm, and collected. Our Team Envy under immense pressure right now from Shopify Rebellion in an overtime that just mentally feels like Envy has to win. 8.5-minute overtime against NRG. That Envy eventually won with that shot from Mist. Shot, question mark, as Atomic will have that ball away. Drop down in front again. Memory will score. We won't go 8.5. 3.5 will suffice. Shopify Rebellion on first match point.
Shopify were trying to set up that pinch on the right side wall consistently in that OT, so Envy started giving them a little bit more space, but also putting some resources over there.
Shopify Rebellion, again, the number 7 seed, who opened everybody's eyes by taking down Space Station Gaming in 7 games, and now 3 seconds in, kickoff goal for Beast Mode.
You're going to need 2 best-of-7s to take home the chip. You have to meet the challenge, and therefore, you're always going to get caught out of position, not able to meet the ball. And these 50 wins continue as Memory. Atomic right back, and that read from Atomic is absolutely ridiculous.
Atomic comes up big for Team Envy. Early equalizer. Looking to jump back in front in a game that if they win, they get halfway to claiming the first place prize, and that's off the post. And another theme here, Atomic left without boost. He's looking for some, but he's still downfield. He put one wide on.
Way to an Envy possession, but Turbo already thinking about that next connection. So far, Atomic meets it on the opposite end and missed. Ready and waiting in that back line. Turbo, open net, and they're not going to miss that one. Envy stay alive. They make it 3-2.
Turbo Pulsar rarely does anything flashy or spectacular when he scores. Envy or NRG, Rebellion would have a fight on their hands, and they have gotten all they could ask for and more out of Team Envy. Mist is upstairs, and he puts one right down Broadway.
These long shots from Envy finally starting to come into the fold, and you have to thank Atomic for that primary assist. 72 miles per hour on the gun, and an absolute bullet.
Keeping Shopify Rebellion on their toes, not letting them breathe easy in the defensive zone. Bounced down, and it looked like the play was set up between Memory and Beast Mode. They did not connect, but they're still on the attack. He's got plenty of boost this time, and thrown across again. The defensive Envy holds strong, but for how much longer? Rapid thought about it. They have been hemmed in their own zone for so long, though. Rebellion, relentless, and another one set away by Mist. Rapid brings one right back in, and again, Mist clears that too. Mist is going to need a massage after this game. His defense is incredible. Turbo Pulsar again over top, and Beast Mode got faked out, and the shot goes through from Atomic thanks to the mastermind Pierre.
We're definitely going to Game 7 in Turbo with this masterful fake, and it was really Shopify giving the ball right back to Atomic.
Retreating. Somebody's got to take charge with 18 to go. It's Memory again down the wing. Little contact threatened. It didn't work out. Mist will put the cherry on top, and we will go to Game 7 after a little chain dash from Mist on the wall.
And this is just a freebie here in Envy, putting again their stamp of approval down on this series, down on Game 6.
Who will take it, Rebellion or Team Envy? It's Memory to the backboard. They've not had that early success that they relied on earlier in the series until now. Rapid, the well had gone dry, but he scores 11 seconds in.
We continue to trade kickoff goals, and finally Shopify's number gets pulled, and Rapid unleashes right off the top bar.
Rapid needed to see the ball go into the net a few times. He had carried the load offensively to some extent for the majority of this tournament. Came in with 20 goals before this grand final. That just his third. Near miss from Envy, as Atomic will hit Mist now. Back to Atomic. The pass not quite there, but Mist. Oh, what a fake. And now it just goes across. Envy still on the attack. Feel like they could have got more. They'll settle for the goal, and Rapid shuts the door. Turbo Pulsar up the ladder. His shot is just off the crossbar and almost own goal. They got away with one, and Memory will finally clear.
At least move the ball out of Shopify's reach, even if they're not getting a touch of their own. Whatever you can do to neutralize Shopify on those long clears from the backboard, especially from Rapid's POV, you're going to take advantage. Atomic missed. So good from this angle, but even better defense. Atomic to Turbo, the 1-2. It's so good, Stacks.
It really is. How many players have this kind of field awareness to know Turbo's coming up? That's got to be comms all the way. He manages to stay involved in the play. Now Atomic just doing all he can to get the ball central. He did so for Mist, and it's Memory combining with, I believe, Beast Mode on the save. Now Rapid actually kind of bumped into that ball, and Turbo Pulsar should have it across. Almost gave it away to Beast Mode, and Memory made them almost pay there. That was a sketchy defensive sequence, and it leads to a missile out of Turbo.
I think he just caught Shopify lacking just a little bit. Atomic with this great movement downfield. Pretty simple, but again, Turbo putting it right towards the right post. And if you're in net, you're not thinking he's choosing right next to you. You're like, oh, he's stretching the goal line. He's trying to go to the top corner. That's heads awareness and heads up plays from Turbo. Understanding the situation. A 2-1 lead for Envy. Make it 3-1. That one is downfield.
It's Turbo again. How many is that for him? 1 million. Make it 7 goals. 1 per game. Now just less than 90 seconds away from turning this final on its head. Bounce in front. Memory doing all he can to keep it alive. Rapid again. Rolled this out. Memory blocked by Mist and cleared away again. By goodness, Envy is going to pull this off. Down 3 games to 1. All hope was looking lost, but Turbo Pulsa and Team Envy found a way. First one in the books. Where we are to start this series. Right where we left off. Right where Envy left off, Atomic almost converts. It's on Shopify Rebellion to extinguish that flame immediately.
I mean, in the first series, you look at what Envy did so well against Shopify. They did such a great job of neutralizing them and keeping them on the ground. But you can't do that consistently down the stretch. At some point, it's going to break. And Memory is the first to stand up strong and find the opening goal. You cannot afford to give Envy this much space downfield, or Atomic is going to do things like that and make it chaotic.
Rebellion getting the opening goal as they did often in that last series. Didn't work out for them in the end. Memory with a great stop on the near side on a real tight angle. Now Turbo Pulsa, stuffed by both Rapid and Beast Mode, but that leaves only Memory at the back. And a job well done by Memory, keeping this lead intact. But for how much longer? Envy putting Rebellion-esque pressure on here. Rapid's gonna run out of juice. Atomic popped one in front. Beast Mode got over, missed. Rapid is there, and he just doesn't convert. Memory will try, and he does. And a big sigh of relief from Rebellion fans everywhere. A heavy insurance goal.
Finishing strong in the closing moments of this game. Shopify again. And now we continue on with Rapid meeting the ball downfield. And Turbo always seems to be the last guy back for Envy, where everyone else can establish their rhythm. And with a couple of awkward flips here, Memory comes in for the bump and the dunk.
Rapid up to the heavens, nothing doing there. Memory will try his luck now. Got Beast Mode in front and almost. Shopify Rebellion not letting Envy rest at all. Memory gonna lob one right back in, and there are bodies forward. What in the world? That one almost found the mark. Turbo, that was clipped by Memory. Waterfall down, and Turbo couldn't catch up.
And at some point, you feel like it has to open up. Something has to change. But Shopify's defense, again, very quickly moving out of the fray and keeping them involved in this game.
Rapid got to that at the last possible moment. Follow up from Miss. Second touch is pure. And Envy on top first.
Again, it was only a matter of time. You take away the corner boost, Beast Mode gives it right back to Mist. And the restabilizing from Mist. I mean, he's absolute money from there.
And they are just jumping all over each other. A lot of hero ball. Angling down, still somehow kept up. Rapid will get it to Mist on the back wall. And now I wonder if you start maybe judging teams by how close they are to the finish line. In Envy's case, it's 3 wins away. In Rebellion's case, it's a much longer path. They still need 7 more wins, including this one right here, if they can hold on after a goal from Rapid on an empty net.
I mean, I don't know if there's fatigue for either of these players. I'm sure there is on both sides. But Envy and Shopify have brought to the tournament this weekend. They haven't stepped off the gas, and they've continued to show up and show out. With 3:44 to go into game number 3. You're looking at a 2-1 series lead for either side, and how big it might be in Beast Mode, making it 2-0. It's so good for Shopify.
And it's so good from Rapid, too. Got the long car out for this one. Bang! Just kept that neutral against Mist. The ball was headed towards, but well met by Atomic, well in the air. Turbo's got this. Runs into Atomic, and nearly an own goal as he got that back to Mist. Envy here in the 3rd game of this set. Up high, though, for Rebellion. Double commit. Rapid will still roll one through, and it's Mist with the save. One of many that Mist has made throughout this series and this tournament.
No matter how much time is on the clock, you know something's coming. It's 3-0 Shopify.
Just a matter of time before Rebellion broke one open.
Spread the field quite nicely with a lot of these touches. And when Envy get in to intercept, there's nowhere that ball can go. It's in dead man's land. That's the same thing as no man's land, but instead Envy have no goals. Finally, we can change the script. 3-1, 47 seconds. It's Turbo who scores and gets Envy on the board.
It is his first goal of this 2nd set. And perhaps life for Envy in game 3. Imagine if they can turn this one around. It might just break Shopify Rebellion. Demolition by Turbo. looking to walk one, and oh, he faked out Memory, and Atomic scores. This game just got a lot more interesting.
That's the simplicity for Envy we were waiting to see, and Memory just couldn't make it. Turbo, another great bait. What is that, 2 times now in this grand final?
Yep, and it's still in a favorable position in front. 8 seconds left. Rebellion's not clearing the zone, but that miss by Mist will really hamper the effects of this attack, and that's going to do it. Rapid scores, but man, did Envy make it interesting.
I mean, Turbo was even up there in the late game, just pushing players out of the goal line, getting physical, trying to create space for Envy.
Easy one for Rapid. And now Atomic. Good through ball. Has Mist in the middle. Redirect on target. And Envy finds a way again.
And these touches from Mist, like, it's just so hard and difficult to read this, let alone block it. Mist is almost automatic from this angle.
Let's see what happens this time. Memory up top. Gonna take this one himself. Tried to force it through. There is Beast Mode on the left side, and we're all tied up.
This is such a beautiful counter down the field, and it's all set up by Memory on the side while keeping this ball up and winning that 50 against Mist on the back wall. Beast Mode immediately jumps up into the lane and recognizes the ball is pushed down, so that spin's going to favor you on a down touch, and from there, he sneaks it through. Shopify Rebellion quickly responding to Envy, and that's going to be the takeaway in this series stacks. Can they quickly respond to what Envy bring to the table? If they can, we very well might be going to another best of 7, but Turbo doesn't want that to happen. He makes it 2-1 yet again.
This is very similar to Game 3, right? One team scores, an immediate answer back the other way, looking to tie up this series and maybe send us hurtling towards another 7th game. Beast Mode right down the middle. Beast Mode confident at the back. Atomic got a piece of it though. That might disrupt Rebellion just a tiny bit. Got the bump, and will Memory get there? No, Mist cuts the brakes. 1-0 to Envy off a great play at midfield.
On a 101 breakaway, Mist won't miss, but even there, that bump sets it all in motion, and Memory can only hope.
Turbo Pulsa pumping the brakes, able to make the stop. This goes across, shot high and wide. Now they're gonna watch the counterattack. Mist trying to go over top of Memory, and he sent it wide.
I mean, every time these passes have connected,
Oh,
what a
win!
Here comes Turbo. Oh, Envy. They make it look easy, man. Down the stretch, when they're threatened, they fight back, and those teeth are sharp as hell.
Incredible, and of course, who else? And Envy, despite the demolition on Turbo, escape unscathed.
You got 50 seconds to go, and Shopify now have a chance.
Bam!
Continues to happen, doesn't it?
It really does.
It continues to happen.
You get a team pressing forward.
We always know how these games go. And Memory looking for that first goal. Beast Mode to follow up. Beast Mode good. The demo, but the security. Shopify find that goal they had been hunting for in the last game.
Finally repaying the favor that Turbo Pulsar, he's been so great.
They find ways just to take players out of rotation, and then you can continue to jump the offense. But this one goes right back to Mist, to Atomic, down to Turbo. Oh, the pass is so good. Envy tie it up.
What's this nonsense about preseason? That is a mid-season passing play. Atomic right down to Turbo. Tic-tac-toe, 1-1.
Envy have won continuously in this series with passes like that force Rapid have to kick it to the corner, where Atomic can meet it, where Turbo can be ready for the pass, and where an immediate counterattack comes through for Envy. It's still kept up. Rapid has to sky it to the ceiling.
There's not a live arena audience, but there certainly is an audience for this series in-house. You can maybe hear them in the background, excited for potentially another 7th game. You can follow this through the corner, but instead flipped away, and Atomic is just going to shade this ball and now send it away. Turbo downfield. Rapid's got to get this. He didn't, and Turbo does it again. Envy takes down the WePlay Invitational.
The veteran steps up continuously for Envy every single time. You want to count out Envy. Turbo finds a way to step up and secure the win.
Unbelievable. No player has a penchant for doing it as often and as reliably as the man you see there. Pierre has done it again. Team Envy takes it down in 2 sets.